Soul the Squad, back on another video. I'm Recklezz, you feel me? So, got this video sent. I wanted to check it out. About a woman speaking on the truth on the government responding to the Maui fire. Definitely, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure y'all, if there's videos y'all want me to check out, email me at LifeWithRecklezz@yahoo.com, or y'all can DM my Instagram, LifeWithRecklezz. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this reaction. Let's get in the video.
Think of this as numbers for buildings, for money. What about the people? What about the families that have been destroyed by this fire? And for the record, I will say this. It was not a natural disaster. This emergency proclamation is a fall. And let me tell you why. Because all of the hearings you hear, all of the testimony you hear, all of the social media you hear, it connects the dots to what's happened in Lahaina. Lahaina was our first United Kingdom capital. Funny how all the common people were taken out in one fell swoop of a fire.
That's wild.
Fire department, police department on Maui did nothing to get those people out. In fact, they blocked roads. And I can say that with a fact because the people in Lahaina testified to that. The sad thing that I have right now in my hand is this court document. You should not be having this meeting because it was filed. You should not be talking about Lahaina here as it was stated before. Where's the mayor of Maui? Even though this is a housing issue, that's the island he represents. I'm shaking right now. Because I look at this, and if some of you are here really fighting for the people, mahalo. Speak up. Don't be afraid of the rest of the people here. Speak up. Mahalo, tita. That's our people. And if this is just a money issue for you guys, get out of your seat. Please. Nani, you speak about talking to the people. Hold a meeting in Lahaina Civic Center or wherever they have room for, and hear the people, hear their stories, hear their heartbreak, hear their demise. You can turn that off because I'm not going to end until I end. And I'm not being disrespectful.
Talk to him.
You cannot limit the people.
3 minutes. Come on. That's 3 minutes. And you can tell she's speaking straight from the heart. She's speaking straight from the heart. And absolutely, I feel for her. I feel for the people. You feel me? Cause that's definitely when the first thing she said. This ain't no natural disaster. Like that's
and until I end, and I'm not being disrespectful. You cannot limit the people's voice to 3 minutes. This is devastation. From the day that fire went on here in Honolulu and all the other islands, the people are the ones who got the donations to them. The water, the food, the clothing. Guess what? Coast Guard, FEMA trying to stop us from going in, while the people inside Lahaina is suffering. Yes, we found other ways to get them there. And I could go on and on with the people who showing themselves on social media. The celebrities, the president. Come on. He couldn't even pronounce names correctly. Why was he here? A photo op or truly for the people? You folks here should be asking the people what they need. Not the representatives sitting in state legislature. The people.
And the fact of what she's saying, like, about Biden, like, this is a prime example. Biden went down there just for a picture to make it look like he was there. He couldn't remember no name. He couldn't do nothing. And that is what I'm talking about right there. This is somebody that's, you have to have somebody in office that's, when things like that, and although it's even hard saying that because of how it happened and who everybody is saying that is, you know, who they think is from, you know, and what caused this. But that's why you need somebody in office, though, you know, to when stuff like this happens. But then again, it's like, it's hard saying that when it wasn't a natural disaster. So
unfortunately, and I'm going to read this real quick, and this goes to the housing authority. Local authority housing or council housing is housing you can live in that is owned by the local authority. No, it should be owned by the people. You have to apply for local authority housing. Your council will assess your needs and decide if you are high priority. Every person in Maui is a high priority right now.
Talk, come on.
There is tons of land in Maui. Why move them to the Big Island? Now you stress Big Island people. Now you take away from Big Island people. There are Maui people who came to Honolulu. I have a friend in here right now, Jessica, who housed Maui people. But yet we got no help. We got no help from the government. But that's how we do in Hawaii. We help. We take care. Correct, as Al said, malama. Please don't make this a job, which all of you obviously have, besides those that are really trying to fight for the people. Make this your mission to get these people back on their feet. There's been lots of so-called celebrities saying that they're giving $100 million, all these millions of dollars. Where's the money? The money should not be going into Hawaii Community Foundation or any other foundation. That money should be going directly to the people. Do you know that with that $100 million, you can bring in lumber? And all the people who lost their homes, I guarantee you, majority of the men were construction workers. They can go in. Hawaiian Homestead, I'm on the list. I'm on the top of the list. Hawaiian Homestead, they do a self-help building, which lessens their mortgage. Why not do that? Pull these guys in. Bring their morale back up because they just lost everything. They can help their community build. See, you guys think inside the box. We're thinking outside the box. It's not about money. It's not about money laundering. It's not about taking money from one program to the other so that you guys can collect the money. Take the money out of the limelight and put the people. The sad thing is, and I'm going to say this even though this might not directly deal with you folks, the officials on Maui have not yet thought about the people. They are thinking about backtracking, backpedaling, name gaming. They're blaming each other. So people are getting fired. People are resigning because the top of the line, the top of the chain, refuse to take responsibility. This is not about, oh, we're going to make a memorial. I wish he was here because I would tell him to his face. Lahaina is not about making a memorial. I saw on so much social media that the banyan tree was more important than the people. It's a tree. Yes, it is something that's been there for decades. But guess what? In a couple more decades, another tree will be there for a couple decades. It's not about making a memorial for the people. You want to do a memorial? Help the people rebuild. Get up on you guys' feet and move. Listen to the people because you know what? Our people have so much good ideas. And they're willing to put their hands back on there and help. Allow them to do it. Don't sit here in a round table and make decisions for the majority because you are very much the minority. And I am willing to sit at this table with you guys like the rest of us who are in this room right now, and many more who are on the screen. Many more from Big Island, from Maui, from Kauai, from Honolulu, and even from Molokai. I have family in Molokai as well. Soon as the fire went on, I called. Get venison, dry it, send it over to Maui. That's how Kanaka Maoli runs. We live off the land. I myself prefer Safeway, but
it's real.
We live off the land. Open the doors, Nani. Open the doors. You know right now you are targeted because of what they see what's going on. Open the doors. Let the people speak. Let the people do. I grew up in housing. Halava housing to be exact. Don't put the people back into a poverty level. They're emotionally and mentally, they're already beat because of this fire. You throw them into a little town in housing, you are the one who's going to make their demise. They will have no hope. That's why we stand here in Honolulu. And I agree with the sentiment. This meeting should not be here. It should be in Maui. From the people, stop making meetings last minute. Because the people couldn't fly from Maui. They don't have money. Everything was lost. Bring it back to where the travesty is. That's on Maui.
Understand.
I have no problem flying up to Maui. My family is from Maui. Like every other Kanaka, we get family on every single island. Mahalo, Tita, for fighting for the people. You have no idea how much that means for one person to stand up in front of all of this and stand for the people. Many, many Keakua's blessings on you.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. It definitely, I feel like it definitely got deep. It got deep just off of the simple fact of, you know what I'm saying, what she was saying. She reminded me of my nana, you know what I'm saying, just being real. Being real. And, you know, I definitely enjoyed that. I enjoyed that for the simple fact of somebody that strong, a strong woman, got up there and said what she needed to say. And her not even, you know, thinking about just her and the people of Maui. She's thinking of others. You know, the simple fact of, oh, we moving there and y'all having us move to, I think she said, the Big Island or wherever. That's stressing them out. You know, and just her thinking about that, like, that part hit me. Like, you can go somewhere else that, you know, wasn't touched or nothing like that, but at the same time, like, you thinking about the other people too, you know, and how that affects them. And that right there just shows, like, her character, and how amazing she is. And I'm not the richest person, you know. I know a lot of people see, Recklezz, he has this many subscribers, and he has this, he has that. Although, you know, we all have things. About to bring a new baby into the world, our second. So not this month. I could actually help as much as I want to. But next month, I at least want to help about, you know, 2 or 3 families out, straight directly, money sent straight directly. Because I feel like that's something that's deep. Like, hearing this, I didn't react to 2 or 3 videos of Maui, but this particular video, I feel like it got deep for me, because I feel like the government and stuff like that isn't taking it as serious as they need to. And I feel like it's up to us to help each other out. Even though I'm all the way in Indiana, and, you know, I don't really care. I don't know if how a way I can help a family directly. If somebody can help me, or I'm gonna have to find a certain way. But definitely want to help about 2 or 3 families next month. You know, and I know I'm saying next month, but things that happened this month. I got my car stolen. Still in the shop. Been in the shop for about 3 weeks, and tore everything out, and got to pay for that. Even though I have insurance, got to pay a high deductible. Sadly, it's how insurance works. And then bringing a new baby in the world. So I want to definitely help, and I know I feel bad that I can't help this month, but I definitely want to help as much as I can. And I'm tired of celebrities and different people saying that they're going to help and they're going to do this and do that, but nobody is doing anything. And that frustrates me. Saying that you're going to donate this and donate that, and you're not helping directly. And if I actually had millions and millions of dollars, it'll go to those families. And that's just me being real, not just me just saying that. But definitely appreciate y'all watching this reaction. Definitely was a video that a lot of people need to see, just based off of the simple fact of what she said, and, you know, the emotion, seeing the emotion, and not only just an emotion from her, but seeing her and seeing her talk. You can tell that's an emotion coming from everybody, you know. It's just one person who shared it. But definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, watching this reaction. Catch y'all next one.